This is a beautiful Aquascape ecosystem pond in Victoria, British Columbia from
Zen Waterscapes.
Let's check it out. Look at this bay. Hey Gord, what bay is this?
Probably Pat Bay?
Yeah. So we are outside of Victoria on Vancouver Island. And Gord, you grew up 5-10 minutes from here, right?
I sure did, yeah, right around the corner.
So 23-year-long teammate Gord, this is his home area, and this is the area that Zen Waterscapes built 2 water features, right?
2 water features, yeah.
So this is a very addictive hobby. So how long apart were they built?
3 years ago an ecosystem pond, and 2 years ago a pondless waterfall.
You hear them.
Pondless is right here.
Do we have time to take these out? Oh, look at this. You go right past the jet skis and you see a beautiful pondless waterfall. So is this the first one that you built?
This is the second one.
Okay, so
yeah.
you built a pond in the back. I see it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And right here. Okay. You know what? I love how it's in this canopy. Beautiful pine tree. And then what do you got? A weeping something? Cherry maybe?
Yeah, a crab apple.
Crab apple? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at it. And so the plants will make or break it. So this has only been in here for 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
Beautiful Japanese maples, ferns, what, marsh marigolds,
yep.
creeping jenny,
Iris.
parrot feather, papyrus, irises, some sort of a grass,
Blue rush.
blue rush,
And canna.
and I love the dappled sunlight. And then look at the little touch, little gnome that's down there with the sun hitting it. There's a little waterfall. Hold on, he's facing the fire. There we go. Much better.
Yeah. And come look at my streams.
And once again, you have an existing slope, which is a palette
Yeah.
for an artist to work with, because you can just dig in and put this along here. You added your little decorative elements like the spillway bowl up in here. All right, so let's come back to and revisit the pondless, but let's go check out
Yeah,
the pond.
let's do it. And then I've done all this flagstone work as well.
Cool little arbor, little
Yeah.
trellis.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the lilies.
Look at those lilies.
Lilies, okay, this is going to be lily
This was
sheriff
the one.
approved. Okay,
That's right.
man, that's just completely, they're just absolutely gorgeous. So this is what proper lilies should look like. They're the right size containers, I'm sure, fertilized properly, and just look at how that just softens up everything. And once again, another slope facing the back of the house. Just incredible. So the #1 problem I see is lilies, aquatic lilies that are not properly planted in the right-sized containers, properly fertilized with the right fertilizer. Every year you need to replant your water lilies. They're self-watering, but when you do, look at the kind of beautiful blooms that you could get. Right-sized containers, fertilized once a year, and replanted as soon as you get them back from the nursery. This is what aquatic plants should like. Water lily sheriff approved. Nice ride.
Thanks.
That's your daily driver.
I try to make it, yeah. I try to make it.
Pond guy Greg.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
See you, buddy.
You too, man.
Yeah.
I hope you guys weren't waiting on me.
Check it out.
No, we're good.
What is the story here?
That was the second one Noah did, and a long time ago, there was actually like 30 years ago, there was one that came down here. And it went under here.
I could see
came
that
out there.
Yeah, I just thought it was a dry creek bed, but it used to be water.
That's right.
Is
And
that
then-
kind of what inspired you with this whole idea?
Well, I've just always really liked water features.
Yeah.
And then I saw that there had previously been one here. And then there also was one back there, but the old owner didn't want to do maintenance on it, so he busted it up with a pickaxe.
Concrete.
And then I basically just wanted to put it back. Got a hold of Noah
Yeah.
and a couple other guys, and Noah blew them all out of the water.
With his designs and his ideas.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And then when he put that one in and suggested maybe we do something here, after seeing how good of a job he did on that, it was like, well, this is a no-brainer now. And I'm so glad I did it, because walking up to our house every day and seeing this, it's amazing. And then you get to there and then you see that.
Right,
It's
right,
amazing.
right.
So-
And you have young boys?
Yeah, and they love playing in it.
Of course.
Yeah. Actually, they swim in that one all the
Yeah,
time.
let's go check that
which
other
is pretty
one out.
gross, because there's like lots of scum and stuff in there.
But that's how you don't get sick.
Exactly. That's what
That's
I say
how
to
we-
all their friends' parents when they come and pick them up and they're drenched in slime.
Yeah. So no, this is honestly true. Our bodies evolved swimming in rivers, lakes, streams, ponds. And so if you have a chlorinated, chemicalized pond and you swim in it, you think that's cleaner, it's actually worse for your body. This is actually the way our bodies evolved as a species. And so the kids go in here, they get wet, they enjoy it, right?
They love it. Yeah, I'm a supporter of it for sure.
How old are your boys?
8 and 11.
Okay, perfect ages. You got beautiful water lilies. What do people say that come here? They're not expecting to see this, I'm guessing.
Yeah, every single person who comes is just blown away by it, and they all love it and think it's beautiful. It's obviously like kind of the centerpiece of the yard, and all of your attention kind of gets directed to it, and the sound obviously. So everyone who
3
sees
years
it loves
now that you've owned this?
it. Is that right, Noah? 3 years?
How long have you owned the house?
The first thing we did was this. Yeah, wow. Noah was the first one here, and I'm super glad that we...
So what did it look like when it was just busted up concrete?
Oh, it looked horrible. The yard didn't go back nearly as far as it did. It was all overgrown. The old owner, he was a great guy, but he didn't take care of the yard at all. And so Noah came in here and made it look beautiful. It looks a lot better than it did when we bought it. He did all the flagstone over there too. Like basically, and all this, I'm sure he told you, but the reason our yard looks so good is all thanks to Noah.
Well, wonderful. And so you guys are enjoying living the Aquascape lifestyle. This is a little family gathering point, huh?
Yeah, absolutely love it. And then also, there's so many frogs in it.
Build it and they will come.
Yeah, and the salamanders too. The kids go in there and they catch salamanders in the summer. It's great. Yeah, we couldn't be happier with it.
Cool. And what is the kind of maintenance? Because people that don't know anything about water features, what do you kind of do for maintenance?
I do nothing. Noah comes every month.
When you said that you had a couple different people that you interviewed, but Noah blew them away, are you talking about his ideas or vision or concept, or?
All of it, every single thing. Like his vision, like he did a quick little drawing of like what the landscaping around it would look like. And one of the other guys, he seemed like a really nice guy and stuff, but he wanted to just use like round river rocks. And what I really liked is that Noah wanted to bring in more kind of like natural from the area, bigger rocks. I didn't like the idea of just the round ones. And also it was right when Noah started. He's similar age to me, and I like the idea of supporting someone who is just starting their career. And actually my dad was like, I don't know if you should be going with the young guy, and I was like, no, this is exactly, and I'm glad that we did.
I think you did it right. Good
yeah. I'm
so,
glad we did.
So speaking of that, Noah, if you're looking at a pond, it's a pretty good sized pond here.
Yeah.
Probably 22 feet by 16 feet or something,
yeah,
with another 15-foot long stream and waterfalls. So if you're looking at, biofalls on the top, the intake-based skimmer, all of the rock work, the stream, the retaining wall, the waterfalls, what are you looking at in an investment like this today if you were to replicate something like
it's probably looking about $50,000 to $60,000.
So it's not an inexpensive investment, 50 to 60, but has it been worth it?
100%. We had a little pond put in at our last house, and I was transparent with Noah on this. It was like maybe like a fifth of the size of this, and it cost pretty much what Noah did this one.
So somebody charged a lot more for a lot less.
And it leaked immediately. It was no good. And then getting him to come back was a nightmare.
Yeah, so that's the non-certified guy. Then a certified guy who this is his focus on. This is artwork. So when he's out here doing this, you don't just throw one of those rocks down. It takes a while to set one because it's like chess. You set one rock, you got to be thinking 2 or 3 rocks ahead of what it's going to look like.
Yeah, it definitely is art. And with Noah just putting all of that trust in him, I could see right away when talking to him that like this is an artist, and I got to just let him do his thing. So I didn't try to get involved in any sort of like direction or anything because I'm not an artist, and I'm glad that I let Noah have free reign because that's why it looks like this.
Thank you for the hospitality of letting us see this. Noah, why don't you give us a little tour of what you built?
Yeah, this is one of Zen Waterscape's first large aquascape ecosystem ponds since incorporation. Honestly, it's still probably the favorite or one of the favorites. Like, it just came together so well. Yeah, we got about a 25-foot by 16-foot wide ecosystem pond. We got signature series 1000 skimmer over here. We got faux stump hiding all the electrical. Got an auto doser, got an iogen. We even got an aerator coming out. There's a line that runs through the rocks, all hidden. It just bubbles up over there. And then we got a biofalls all the way at the top here. So biofalls 6000 filtering this pond, doing a great job. Got some hyacinth in there. Those hyacinth will multiply. I'll actually have to cut them back eventually and then just place them, put them other spots, bring them down to the pond. We did all the planting in here too, and we're super happy with it. Look at those lilies are just thriving down there. Some of the rock is actually existing on the property, which was so great because look at this one, like nice established moss. This was kind of intended, this rock, you come up here, step here, and if you're brave and maybe athletic, a little strategic cannonball right in there in the deep zone. You got about 4 feet deep section there. And then again, some of the rock that was on the property, nice mossy rock, and then brought in some nice granite from the local quarry, all delivered up top. Nice barrel sauna. So yeah, these guys were just blown away with the first feature. So they were so happy that they had Zen Waterscapes landscape. All this area too, all this flagstone was put in. Custom fire pit, all this planting. We call this Fern Tan Alley, which is a reference local reference to a tourist hotspot in downtown Victoria called Fantan Alley, but this is their own little area, Ferntan Alley. And then yeah, they were so blown away by the work that they decided to put in a pondless waterfall down here, and this is kind of their entranceway, kind of like their front back door. So people come over, and when they come home from a hard day's work, they get to be greeted by this beautiful water feature. There's Gord, my trusty sales rep, with my iced tea. Thank you very much. And then yeah, this kind of was a little bit of an old water feature here as well, but it wasn't being used. So along the staircase there would be water running down there. I mean, you just look at that and you just know, even without it running, it's gonna lose water. That's probably why it wasn't being used. So this was kind of just barren, just soil, plants scattered here and there. Like there's a couple rocks. So again, we took the existing rocks and incorporated them, like this huge granite, just beautiful rock to frame in this waterfalls. And then the spillway bowl, I love adding these spillway bowls onto the pondless waterfall, just kind of mixing in that formal aspect with the natural elements. This is about a 30-foot pondless waterfall. You got your underground hidden aqua blocks reservoir with your pond vault over there. This one runs on a aqua surge 2,000 to 4,000 gallons per hour, so variable flow. Whatever you decide to do, you can have it run a little bit quieter if you want, if you want it a bit more peaceful, or you can turn it all the way up and have it be a bit more epic. So I think right now it's running somewhere in between and just perfect. I love all the variations of these waterfalls here. This guy will run you about 30 to 35,000 Canadian. Look at all these aquatic plants. Look at the moss, because this area is perfectly shaded. It gets filtered sun in this big pine tree. And back here we got some maples. I believe it's a weeping crabapple back there. So yeah, the moss just thrives in here. And this is just a little piece that we stuck on from the start, and it's just grown, multiplied. Look at this waterfall, just like nature intended. Nice blue rush, and look at this Buddha. This Buddha is living the Zen lifestyle. I wish I could be that Buddha some days. That's a nice, easy life.
I think the number one problem that I see when I visit Aquascape ecosystem ponds is that the homeowners haven't transplanted their aquatic plants, fertilized their aquatic plants, and probably more times than not kept them in the original containers from the nursery. This is Water Lily Sheriff approved aquatic plants, and if your plants don't look like that, check out the link below to find the ways to make them look like this. I love my job.